Hi, I'm Vivana from Infigon Futures and I'm a psychology associate. This will be a very short interview where I'll be asking you a few questions and you'll be responding with your experience and your journey with Infigon.
I'm Elsie Sharma on this end. And yes, right now, one of my roles is as a career counselor, but earlier I was teaching in a school. I've taught it for 30 years. I've got 30 years of experience as a teacher. During this 30 years of experience as a teacher, I actually saw, that children do need career counseling. And that is one of the reasons I said, okay, fine, let me do a course in career counseling as well, because being a teacher of a subject, of a particular subject, you don't really have vast knowledge about all the other subjects. And you don't need it actually when you're teaching a particular subject or when teaching two or three subjects. But it's always good to have information of other subjects as well so that you can guide your children. Because some children come and ask, Miss, what do you think? What should I do now? Please help me, please guide me. So that is how I came about, getting to do the career counselor course. Actually, if you go to see a particular event is my own life, for example. Like even if I thought, down the lane, if I would have got some career counseling, some career guidance, maybe I would have, taken some other options. I'm happy right now with whatever I'm doing. But this thought just came to me that if during the course, when I was doing the career counseling program, I realized it's so important for students to know this. And I have two daughters. One, she's already doing her UA UX design degree. She's in the second year. And she went ahead and, she did a lot of research. She did a lot of research on as to what she has to do, but she struggled by herself. If I go to say that, she struggled by herself. And now I have another one who is stepping into eighth standard. And I really feel that, if she gets some career guidance, it's not that we force them to take the path. It's just that we show them, okay, these are the options. You can go ahead and based on the psychometric testing, it's of course up to what she will choose also and what will be given to her as guidance. So that is what made me go ahead to do this program. Just not that, being a teacher for so many years, many parents, many students, ex-students also, they reach out and they ask me, Elsie, what do we do? Like, how do we do? How do I go about? I have this talent. I know they basically know only engineering, becoming a doctor. Those are the basic things. Other than that, there are so many options and they're not at all aware of it. So this is what made me go for it. See, I'm already a counselor because I've done my MA in psychology. But being a career counselor is a different thing because you need to have proper information. There are lives you're dealing with. Students come to you. These are the future of the country. If you go to see, they're the future of the world. And each student is a talent. And if a talent is coming to you and asking, what do I do? How do I go about doing it? I feel it is our responsibility to guide them to the very best. So after doing some research, I realized that Infigon Futures is really, working a lot in this area. And while doing the course, I realized that yes, they're actually helping me as a career counselor to help students who are going ahead in their future to go ahead and choose the path that they have to choose. And I found Infigon to meet all the criteria. That's why I chose Infigon. It so happened that I was in a meeting and I like to talk to people and I like to ask them what they're doing because coming from a psychology background, I need to also understand, what is it and what's making them the way they are. So as I was talking to one lady, she told me that she's a career counselor, and that arose my curiosity, and I asked her about it, and she actually guided me thoroughly, and she told me step by step how to approach you and what happens, and she said I'm there in case you need me. And she gave me the features of what you are doing, and she seemed so confident. I said, okay, fine, let me go for it. And that's how I approached you all through her.
Oh, that's nice.
For a person like me, I need to know whether what you're doing is authentic or not. Is there any originality to that, or is everything fake? Because when I reach out to students and they put their entire trust in me, I can't guide them, I can't mislead them. I better not take them other than misleading them. So what I found out about Infigon is that you're actually doing a wonderful job. The research work that you're doing is amazing. your team is working very hard to get the latest things, making a website for us, getting us into the psychometric test, telling us about the entire range of things, a roadmap, etc. I loved all those things. And I feel that if a career counselor knows all those things, then he or she can, go ahead and take up students, in fact, take up lives who are going to be the future generation, who's going to lead the country and the world ahead, who's going to be humans themselves. Because I believe that if you do something, do it beautifully. Be happy about what you're doing it and do not regret. So I decided that fine, yes, Infigon is doing a wonderful job and you are very authentic, the timely schedule. And I really liked the lady who was taking care of us. She did a good job. We met together. She took us, step by step. And there was room for asking questions. There was room for, asking our doubts, clearing our doubts, and going ahead. So this is what I liked, because not all of us are from the particular background. Not all of us have the same skill set. So somebody who has a skill set that is valuable to the others, and they are giving their time, not just hurrying up and saying, okay, finish it off. Now we need to go to the next part. This was not there. That's what I love the best. I like the way your team works.
Thank you.
Well, nowadays there are so many people who are doing startups, and the best part is they want the world also to know that, okay, this is my business and this is how I work. But due to lack of knowledge and time and skill, we cannot set it up. And that's what Infigon did for us. They set up our website for us. The technical help was like they just asked us they asked us the information, which we provided, and they made the website for us, which is a functioning website. Hence, I love this kind of technical help that Infigon has given. I would like to say that it's been a good journey with Infigon, and till now, the best part is there's such a lovely community, there's such a lovely team, the support system is so beautiful. When there are other counselors and all, when we gather together and we share whatever we've learned and whatever we're discovering, the others also learn a lot from that. So I really like that the delivery is amazing. There's a lot of follow-up, there's a lot of hand-holding, and there's a beautiful community out there. The enrollment process was quite smooth. We were in touch with one representative from Infigon who helped us go ahead and enroll ourselves into that. It was quite smooth. Well, the impact that I want to make as a counselor is, like I said, I would like any student, may it be from class 7 to even a student who's pursuing a master's degree, or the person who wants to go ahead and do PhD. I would like to help them. I cannot help them. In fact, they have it is innately born in everybody. So I'd like to make them realize what their potential is. There are a lot of psychometric tests that they have to give, of course, for that. It is all their ability, all their hard work. But I'm here to help them out, to help them find their track of life, find their purpose in life. What do they want to do? And to help them choose something that will, make them feel happy working for, and also prosperity of the family. For example, like everybody would like to have a career, not just to, go and say that, okay, I'm a doctor or, I'm an astronaut. But the income is also valuable. Everybody requires income. And then people need time for family as well. But that's how I would like to impact them, by helping them choose that path of life which is meant for them. And the age group that I'm looking for is right from class 9 actually, to even if after doing a PhD, if a person wants to pursue something else and says, okay, fine, I'm not happy, I've done this course of my life, but I'm yet looking for something else, I'm ready to help them too. If we go to see challenges, there are not many actually. Through groups and through different modalities, people come to know that you're a career counselor. Or when you go to your family members and you go to friends, they ask, what are you doing? And they know you're a career counselor, and they approach us. Now the only challenge I have here is the belief system, because yet parents believe that, okay, this is, my child has chosen this, and or we want my child to do this, and that's it, set for them. they're not ready to open up. They're not ready to, see that, okay, there's a range of career options, range. This is not the end of the road. There are more things
Yeah.
in this. This is not the only thing that I know. Okay, if I know 4 options, maybe the other person has 10 options. So why not
Hmm.
go reach out and find those 10 options? It'll add to the 4 options that the person already has. So this is my advice: that be open, approach with an open mind, and don't think that life has come to a dead end. It's not a dead end. There are many, many possibilities. So they're not open to go ahead and tap into those things. That is the only challenge I have. Otherwise, once they're into the system and once they approach, and the flow is very smooth after that. In identifying and achieving the career goals, well, there's of course there's pre-talk, and then there's psychometric testing that they have to do, and based on the results, there are options given to them. Let's say from 10 options, we narrow down to one final option where the child chooses that, okay, fine, or the student chooses, okay, fine, this is, what I would like to pursue. And it's all based on the test, because we have innate capacities. And just by talking to you, you may not come to know my other capacities. But if you ask me to write down something, or if you give me some questions and I answer those questions, based on those answers, you may be able to tell me, okay, fine, you're talented in these areas also. Why don't you look into those? Well, I have a website, and maybe the best way that they can reach out nowadays, I think the fastest method is WhatsApp.
Hmm.
They have the number and they WhatsApp and say, hello, I want to contact you, or I need to reach out to you. When can we connect, or when are you available? That would be a good one. And I have my email ID as well, which is a long process, but I feel the WhatsApp is easy, wherein my WhatsApp number is 9420466323. That's one method. And then my email ID is elsiedec26@gmail.com. Yes, I would recommend it to those who are, going to pursue to be a career counselor, especially many teachers who have the ability, to do it, and individuals also, professors also. Because with y'all, we have, like I said, it's a community, it's teamwork. And there are research work going on in your area also, in your team also, which is being given to us time and again. For example, let's say today we have 1,300 career options. Then due to this fast advancing civilization, maybe another career option would come up. And we are not looking into that. So your team will come and say, okay, fine, there's another career option and this is the roadmap to it. So that will add to, the information that we have. So yes, I would recommend that those who would like to be career counselors should, join this team as well.
All right. So thank you so much for your time.